You know, what happens when someone has incredible talent, puts in years and years of hard work, gets this life-changing opportunity, but then finds it all blocked by one single final hurdle? Well, today we're diving into the story of a brilliant mind right on the verge of a huge breakthrough and the last mile of her very long journey. I mean, that one sentence pretty much says it all, doesn't it? Just take a second to imagine the journey from a small village in India all the way to the doorstep of a global fellowship. This isn't just someone asking for help. This is the culmination of a lifetime of effort, and she's just inches away from that finish line. So, who is this dreamer at the very heart of this journey? Let's get to know Amisha Jaiswal. Okay, so Amisha is a master's student, but that's really just the beginning of her story. She is a first-generation learner. That means she is the very first person in her family to reach this level of education. Can you imagine what that means? Every single step she takes is on a path that literally didn't exist for her parents. So this isn't just about her journey. It's about starting a whole new chapter for her entire family. Right, but this isn't only a story about ambition. Amisha's journey is backed by some serious academic achievements. She's got the results to prove just how dedicated she is. And here's a huge piece of that puzzle. She cleared the UGC NET exam on her very first try. Now, for those of us who might not know what that is, let's just put that into perspective, because it's a really big deal. Okay, so the UGC NET is this notoriously tough national-level exam in India. It's basically the gateway to becoming a university professor or getting into a PhD program. Millions of students study for this thing, and just passing it is a massive achievement. But to clear it on the first attempt, that signals a truly exceptional level of talent and focus. And all of that hard work and dedication, well, it absolutely paid off. It led to a truly incredible, once-in-a-lifetime kind of opportunity. Amisha earned a highly sought-after spot in a student exchange program at the University of Calabria in Italy. This is her shot, her chance to step onto the global stage, to work with international researchers, and to bring a whole new world of perspective back home to her work. And this isn't just some quick summer program either. It runs for a full 5 months, from the beginning of March all the way through the end of July. That's a serious amount of time, not just for classes, but for real, deep academic immersion and cultural exchange. But just as she gets to the finish line, she hits that final mile we talked about. After clearing all those academic hurdles, the one and only obstacle left in her way is a financial one. You see, the program itself is amazing. Her tuition, all her academic expenses, they're completely covered. The gap, the final hurdle, it all comes down to the simple day-to-day costs of living, a place to stay and food to eat. Now, the estimated monthly cost for these essentials comes out to about 300 to 350 euros. While that might not sound like a huge amount of money for living in Europe, for a student coming from a modest background, that's a pretty significant barrier. So over the full 5 months of the program, that adds up to a total of about 1,500 to 1,750 euros. This one single tangible number is the only thing standing between Amisha and her fellowship in Italy. So what's really at stake here? Why does bridging this particular gap matter so much? Well, because this is about way more than just one student's trip abroad. In her own words, this is her mission. This journey isn't just for her. It's about getting that global research experience and then bringing all that knowledge back to help with grassroots education and community work in India. It's an investment that's designed to pay off for her entire community. So for anyone inspired by her story, she's laid out 2 super clear ways to help out. First, you can contribute directly to her fund, and no amount is too small. The second way, which costs absolutely nothing but can be just as powerful, is to simply share her story and help spread the word. Here it is. This is the official link where contributions can be made. It's a direct way to help her close that final gap and turn this incredible opportunity into a reality. And her closing message, wow, it just brings everything full circle. This isn't just about funding a trip. It's about believing in a dream that has the power to break generational barriers and create a completely new path forward. Amisha's story is such a powerful reminder that sometimes incredible potential is just one small step away from being fully realized. And it really leaves you with a question, doesn't it? How many other great ideas and talented people are out there just waiting for a little help to cross their own final mile?